Hello again and welcome to class 244. And we have yesterday we finished page 244. And we are starting on class 245. Let's try. Do you think it's possible? Let's try to stay one page ahead. All right. It's a race. Hay una carrera aquí between the book and the classes. This is class 244, and I'm starting page 245. Do you think we can win the race? I don't think so. In fact, I don't think I'm going to finish this page today. Tomorrow will be class 245, and I will be finishing. I don't know, maybe we can maintain it. It's a strange coincidence. All right, simple past. Regular verbs, column number 3. Quick pronunciation. Every day I act. En esta clase actúo un poco. Every day I act. Yesterday I acted. Acted. Sumo cifras todos los días. Every day I add numbers. Yesterday I added. Every day I add. Yesterday I added. Lately I've added. Voy a añadir ahora lately. Lately escrito. Lately es últimamente. Y cuando se dice lately en inglés, obligatorio present perfect, porque incluye hasta ahora inclusive. O sea, está en vigor, vigente. Lately, últimamente te veo cansado. Lately you look tired. Yeah, that lately. So lately I've added. Every day I attend, every day you attend this class. Every day you attend this class. Fíjate, no se dice attend too. Every day you attend this class. Yesterday you attended this class. And lately you have attended every class. Congratulations and thank you. Thank you for attending. Thank you for attending every class. Gracias por asistir a todas las clases. Thank you for attending every class. Yes. You've attended many classes. You've attended many classes. All right. Yes. Every day I attract new students to this class. Yesterday I attracted a few new students. And lately I've attracted. Fíjate cómo uso la V de I have, como trampolín hacia la A de attracted. Últimamente he atraído muchos nuevos alumnos. Lately I've attracted quite a few, bastantes, quite a few new students. Every day I avoid alcohol. No, except beer and wine. Every day I avoid alcohol. Yesterday I avoided alcohol. And this year I've avoided alcohol every day. To avoid. Every day I contact my friends. Hello, George, Pepe, Juan, Maria, Paula. Every day I contact my friends. Yesterday I contacted my friends. Fíjate, contacté mis amigos, así se dice. Así es simple. Yeah, every day I contact my friends. Yesterday I contacted them. And lately I've contacted them every day. Every day I count the pencils when I come here. I said, Marta, are all 20 pencils here? And she says, see? And then I count them. Every day I count the pencils. Yesterday I counted them. And since the beginning of this class, I've counted the pencils every day. Every day I've counted. Yes. Every day I create a new character, like Nancy Johnson. I have many characters. These characters, I have 12 characters, personajes here. But every day I create a new character for other classes, not this class. And every day I create a new character. Yesterday I created 2 new characters, Johnny and Billy. And lately I've created at least 20 new characters. Every day I decide important issues. Issue is escrito isue, doble S. Issue has many meanings. But one important meaning is una cuestión de debate polémico, an issue. An issue is something strong, with some, quite often, controversial, polemical. Don't use the word issue instead of subject or topic. If you have a conversation, it's a topic or a subject, but not an issue. It's interesting. I remember many years ago, I spent a lot of time teaching English in the Spanish subsidiary of a Swedish company. And there were several Swedish managers and employees working, and they always used the word issue. They never used the word subject. Let's see, this subject here, this issue, I said, no. I told them, don't use issue. It sounds controversial. So, an issue. Don't use issue. Use subject or topic. Topic of conversation, subject. Subject siempre vale. Es universal. Subject. So, and subject has other meanings too. The subject of a sentence, el sujeto. A súbdito, the king and his subjects. Yes. And subject is tema. All right. So, every day I decide on different subjects. Yesterday I decided many different subjects, and lately I've decided a lot of things. I've made a lot of decisions. Yes. Every day I divide these pencils. Yes. The yellow one's here, the black one's here, and I divide them into groups. I divide the pencils into. Divido. I divide the pencils into groups. Yes. I divide the pencils into groups. Yellow ones, pink ones, black ones, orange ones. I divide them into groups by color. Yesterday do you remember in the class yesterday? I divided the pencils into groups. You don't remember? Well, maybe not. But yesterday, or the day before, in the past, I divided the pencils into groups by color. And lately I've divided, every day I divided the pencils into groups. Yeah, to divide. To multiply and to divide. To add, subtract, multiply. Marta, is it okay now? All right. To add, subtract, multiply, and divide. Okay, so hate, hated. I hate onions, raw onions. I like cooked onions. Odio la cebolla cruda. I hate raw onions. En inglés lo decimos cebollas, con el grupo. I hate raw onions, and I hated raw onions when I was a child. I have always hated raw onions. Yeah, always. Yes. I exist. Can you see me? Existo. Yeah. I think, therefore I exist. I exist. Last week I existed. I've existed for a long time, but I won't exist forever, I think. Who knows? All right. Every day I invite people to my house. Yesterday I invited a group of people, and lately I've invited a lot of people. Every day I lift this, yes, after the class. When this class is over every day, we need to change the furniture here because we do other television programs. And so we need to move the table. This table is a little bit heavy. So, between Marta and me, fíjate que se dice entre Marta y mí, porque la palabra entre es proposición. In Spanish, for some strange reason, you say entre Marta y yo. For me, it's not correct in Spanish. But, say para mí, hacia mí, detrás de mí, delante de mí, entre mí y ella. No, entre ella y yo. But in English, no. Behind me, in front of me, for me, towards me, above me, below me, between Marta and me. So between Marta and me, when this class ends, immediately after the class ends, we lift the table and move it over there to that corner. Yes, we have to move that light, we have to move the camera, but we lift the table. Yesterday, we lifted the table, just Marta and me. She's strong. She's menudita. I mean, she's small, but she's strong. She would surprise you. And so we lift. I say, one, okay, Marta, ready? 1, 2, 3, lift. And we lift the table and move it over there. Yesterday, we lifted it, just Marta and me. In fact, I think since the beginning of the program, only Marta and I have lifted this table. I don't think we have needed anybody else's help. I don't think we have needed, no creo que hayamos necesitado nunca ayuda de otra persona. Escuche como lo digo. I don't think we have needed anybody else's help. Anyone else? Anybody else? ¿Alguien más? Anybody else? Sí, hay alguien más. There's somebody else. Someone else. Someone, somebody else. All right. So, how many planes? Well, everyday planes land in the Barajas Airport in Madrid. Everyday planes, well, really, to tell you the truth, about 1 million planes land every day on this planet. And 1 million planes take off. Yesterday, 1 million planes landed, and 1 million planes took off. And lately, every day, 1 million planes have landed, and 1 million planes have taken off, etc. No voy a seguir. Bueno, casi, bueno, yes, needed, pointed. Every day I point. Yesterday I pointed. Every day I print. Print is imprimir. Yesterday I printed. Every day I treat. Yesterday I treated. Every day I start this class on time. Yesterday I started this class on time. I've always started this class on time. Every day yesterday I wasted time. See, yo soy un poco vago. I'm a little bit lazy. It's true. I procrastinate. I'm lazy. I'm very good at it. I'm good at being lazy. Yeah, I'm an expert at resting. So yesterday I wasted a lot of time. Every day I waste a lot of time. And yesterday I wasted a lot of time, and all my life I've wasted a lot of time. This is true, by the way. I'm very productive when I decide to be productive, but I'm also very lazy. I don't recommend it. Lazy is vago, dejado, perezoso. Anda. Yes. And so I can be very lazy. Yes, sir. And so yesterday I wasted probably 2 hours. And lately I've wasted at least 1 hour every day doing nothing productive. All right. Okay, let's go on. Irregular verbs. Every day I have, yesterday I had, lately I've had. Every day I have a slight headache. Ligero dolor. Slight. ¿Cómo se dice luz? Light. Light también es ligero. You know, this table's heavy, but this pencil is light. Luz, light. Ligero, light. También light como cerveza light. Light. Le colocas un S delante, slight. Eso es ligero, en el sentido figurado. Tengo una ligera tos. I have a slight cough. Tengo una ligera fiebre. I have a slight fever. Every day I have a slight fever. Yesterday I had a slight fever. And lately I've had a slight fever every day. Lately I've had a slight fever every day. Every day I hear jokes. Yeah, Marta tells jokes every day. Like a típica, like a good Andaluza. Lozana, yes, every day she tells a joke. At least one joke. Yesterday you told, I think 2 jokes, right? Remember? Yeah. Yesterday she told me, 2 jokes. And lately she's told me probably 20 jokes. More, maybe more. Yeah, every day I hold at least one pencil in my hand. Right now I'm holding a brown pencil in my hand, in my left hand. I'm not holding anything. I'm not holding anything in my right hand. Yeah. And yesterday I held probably several pencils in my hand. I don't remember. Yesterday I held several pencils in my hand. I think I've held at least one pencil in my hand in every class since practically the beginning of this course. Don't you agree? I think I've held at least one pencil. And Richard, yes. How often do you hold a meeting? I hold a meeting about once a week. Se mantengo una reunión. Convoco y mantengo. I hold a meeting about once. To call a meeting is convocar. Una reunión, to call a meeting. And when you call the meeting, then you hold the meeting. All right. Now, I held 2 meetings last week. And so far this week, I haven't held any meetings. So far. Yeah, maybe tomorrow, but I don't think so. Because I haven't called any meetings this week, and I haven't held any meetings this week. All right. You hurt my feelings yesterday. Yeah. Yeah. Some people hurt my feelings. They criticize. People say to me, Richard, tengo una crítica constructiva, y luego entran con saña. And it hurts my feelings. Yeah. Yes. Destructive criticism, la crítica destructiva. Destructive criticism hurts my feelings. Last week, there was some destructive criticism, and it hurt. It hurts, it hurt. Simplemente con la S de la tercera persona, sabemos que es presente. Me hiere los sentimientos. It hurts my feelings. Last week it hurt. Some destructive criticism I received last week hurt my feelings. Destructive criticism has always hurt. Siempre ha herido. Has always hurt. El verbo es hurt, hurt, hurt. Que es lesionar o perjudicar o en este caso herir. To hurt. Me duele el dedo. My finger hurts. Me duele el pie. Escucha. Me duele el pie porque el zapato me hace daño. Bueno, los dos. Me duelen los pies. Son zapatos nuevos, por ejemplo. Me duelen los pies porque mis zapatos me hacen daño. Okay. My feet hurt. My feet hurt because my shoes are hurting my feet. Se hacer daño también es to hurt. Como perjudicar. Lesionar. To hurt. Yes. In the accident, 2 people died and 3 people were hurt. In the accident, 3 people were injured. Si es guerra o con arma, 2 people died and 3 people were wounded. We don't say hurt. Or hurt. You can say hurt. We say hurt. But not in the war. We say wounded. Si es guerra, wounded. Heridos de guerra. All right, so every day I keep at least one pencil after class. And I keep it and take it home. Yesterday I kept 2 pencils. Kept. Okay, I know a lot of people. I know a lot of important people. 10 years ago, I knew a lot of people. Very important people. VIPs. And in the past 20 years, I've known a lot of very important people. Yes. I've met a lot of people, so I know a lot of very important people. Every day I lead this organization. Soy líder aquí, no? I lead, dirijo y lidero. Every day I lead this organization. Last year I led this organization. I've led this organization since the very beginning. El principio mismo. Since the very beginning. Every day I leave, it's true, this is true. This is true. Every day I leave my watch at home. I forget. Yesterday I left my watch at home. Today, no. Yesterday I left my watch at home. And lately I've left my watch at home many, many times. Many, many times. Every day I leave this room after the class. When this class is over, Marta and I lift the table, move it over there, and then we turn off the lights and leave the room. Every day I leave this room with Marta. We leave the room together. Yesterday we left the room together. And basically I think we've left the room together since the beginning of the program. All right. Every day I lend money to some, no, every day, no, every year. Every year I lend some money to somebody. Hey, Richard, I need 500 euros. Richard, I need 5,000 euros. Wow. Every day I lend money to somebody. Oh, bien. Every year I lend somebody money. So voy a hacer los dos. Every year I lend somebody money. Last year I lent somebody some money. And every year of my life, of my adult life, I've lent money to people. Yes, yes. No good deed goes unpunished. All right, every day, let. Every day I let Marta help me with the table. Le permito que me ayude. Le pido. Yesterday I let her help me, and lately I've let her help me. Every day I make mistakes. In this class I make mistakes. Maybe you don't notice the mistakes. I do. But every day I make at least one mistake. Yesterday, if I remember right, I made 2 mistakes. I've made mistakes in practically all of my classes. I've made mistakes. Every day I meet interesting people. Yesterday I met one very interesting person. Yes. And lately I've met quite a few interesting people. See? Últimamente he conocido a bastante gente interesante. Lately I've met quite a few interesting people. Every day I say hello and welcome. Every day I say welcome to class number. Every day I say welcome. Yesterday I said welcome. And I've said welcome to this class 244 times, 245 times. Yeah, 245 times. I've said welcome 245 times, right? I've said. Say, said. Say, said. Decir, dije o dicho. Said. Dije que sí ayer. I said yes. Porque digo que sí todos los días. I say yes. Say yes. I say yes every day. I said yes yesterday. I've said yes every day of my life. I don't say no very often. That's a secret. One of the secrets of success is to say yes. If you say no, you eliminate opportunities. If you say yes, you open the door to potential opportunities. Yes. But when you say yes, then you need to work hard after that. All right, pay. Every year I pay my taxes. Pobre de mí. Oh, poor me. Se dice en inglés, poor me. Pobre yo. Poor me. Every year I pay taxes. Last year I paid taxes. And I've paid taxes every year of my life from age 18. Wow. In fact, every day I pay taxes. Remember? A few classes ago I told you. Every day I pay taxes. Every day. If I buy a pencil, I pay VAT, IVA, VAT, value added tax. And so I pay taxes. If I go to the gas station to put petrol or gasoline in my car, I pay the gasoline tax. So I pay taxes practically every day. Every day I pay. Every day I put, well, no, every day Marta puts the items on the table, except the telephone. She puts the rest. She moves the table here. I don't help her. I think somebody in the organization helps Marta move the table from the corner back to its place. And then Marta puts everything on the table, except my telephone, of course. Yesterday she put all the items on the table, and since the beginning of the course Marta only, has put everything on the table. To put. Quit. To quit is dejar de. Quit smoking. Dejar de fumar. To quit school is abandonar la escolaridad. Abandonar el colegio. To quit school. To drop out. Beauty school dropout. Yes, to quit school. Yes, and to quit. Quit. Every year, many kids, many adolescents quit school. Last year, probably a lot of adolescents quit school. And kids have quit school every year for many, many years, since the beginning. All right, every day I read part of Don Quixote, a little bit. Every day I read a chapter from Don Quixote. Yesterday I read a chapter from Don Quixote. And this year I've read probably 40 chapters from Don Quixote every day. Every day I ring, yesterday I rang, and every day the sun rises, and yesterday the sun rose, and the sun has risen every day. And I'll see you tomorrow.